Welcome everyone. LanceScurvX here, the Scurv podcast. The title of this segment is, Are Governments Using Bots Against You? Yes, I'll just tell you straight up, if you don't understand it or not. Over the last few days, something strange has been happening online. And if you pay attention, you can feel it. The internet feels different. Social media feels more hostile. The comment sections feel more aggressive. The conversations feel more extreme than ever before. People seem more angry, more divided, more locked into their opinions. It feels like everyone is fighting everyone else. And it feels like the temperature online suddenly went from warm to boiling overnight. But when you slow down and look closely, you begin to realize something important. A lot of these people aren't real. We're living in a time where the internet is no longer just a place where people talk to each other. It has become a battlefield. Governments, political groups, intelligence agencies, corporations, and powerful interests all understand one thing: control the information and you control the people. And that's what's happening now. Right now, the propaganda machine is running at full speed, and most people don't even realize it. When conflicts begin to heat up around the world like they are now, the first battlefield is no longer just land and sea. The first battlefield is information. Public opinion has become one of the most powerful weapons in modern warfare. If you can shape what people believe, you can shape what they support. If you can shape what they support, you can shape what governments are able to do. This is why social media suddenly feels like a war zone. Bot farms are activated. Paid influencers are mobilized. AI accounts are deployed. Entire networks of fake profiles are switched on to flood the internet with noise. These accounts look real. They have profile pictures, they have usernames, they respond quickly, they argue like real people. But many of them are nothing more than software programs designed to push narratives, and they're everywhere. One of the most powerful tools in shaping public opinion today isn't the news article or the video itself, it's the comment section. People don't just watch videos anymore. They scroll down to see what everyone else thinks. They want a temperature check. They want confirmation. They want validation. The comment section has become the digital version of public opinion, and those in power know this. So what happens now is simple. A video gets posted. Maybe it's just a headline. Maybe it's a clip of something happening somewhere in the world. Then the comment section gets flooded. Thousands of comments appear saying the same thing. Fake news, AI SLOP, conspiracy theory. You're spreading misinformation. Sometimes a video might even be real. The information might even be correct. But the goal is not to debate the information. The goal is to destroy its credibility. Not long ago, the word used to shut down conversations was conspiracy theory. If you question something, you are labeled a conspiracy theorist. But now a new set of words has taken its place. Fake news, AI SLOP. Those phrases are repeated over and over again in comment sections across the internet. The moment someone posts information that doesn't match the official narrative, the attack begins. Accounts jump in immediately, repeating the same lines. Fake news, AI SLOP. Where's the real source? And the funny thing is that the real sources people demand usually point right back to the same mainstream media outlets that many people stopped trusting years ago. It's a psychological loop designed to push people back toward approved narratives. In times of conflict, the governments have always controlled information. That's nothing new. But what is new is the level of sophistication. Today, information can be manipulated in real time. Algorithms can suppress certain hashtags. Videos can disappear from search results. Accounts can suddenly lose visibility. Certain stories never make it into major news coverage. Instead, information spreads through smaller accounts, independent voices, and people on the ground sharing what they see. Then days later, sometimes even a week later, larger outlets slowly confirm pieces of the story. By that time, the narrative has already been shaped. This creates confusion, and confusion is exactly what the system wants. When people no longer know what is real and what is fake, they become easier to control. They begin to doubt everything. They begin to rely on authorities to tell them what's true. This is why flooding the internet with noise is such a powerful strategy. When millions of voices are shouting different things, the average person cannot sort through it all. They have jobs to go to, bills to pay, families to care for. Most people do not have the time to spend hours researching every headline. So they outsource their trust. They rely on whoever appears credible. And the system knows that. One of the most interesting things you can do today is step away from the internet and talk to people in real life. When you do, you'll notice something shocking. People in real life are not nearly as extreme as people online. Most people are reasonable. They listen. They consider different viewpoints. They think through issues in a balanced way. But online, everything feels completely different. Everything becomes extreme. Everything becomes aggressive. Everything becomes ideological warfare. That's because most of the online world is being artificially manipulated. The internet today creates the illusion that millions of people believe something strongly, but in many cases, that appearance is manufactured. Bot accounts argue with real people. AI systems generate responses instantly. Fake profiles amplify certain viewpoints. This creates psychological pressure. If thousands of comments say something is fake, many readers begin to doubt what they just saw, even if it's true. This is how narratives are controlled. The biggest danger right now is not misinformation. The biggest danger is manipulation. When information becomes a battlefield, the average person becomes a target. Your attention becomes valuable. Your beliefs become valuable. Your reactions become valuable. And powerful forces are constantly working to influence them. This is why awareness matters more than ever. You don't have to believe everything you see online. You don't have to argue with every account you encounter. And most importantly, you don't have to assume that every comment you read came from a real human being. The internet might feel overwhelming right now, but remember something important. The real world still exists. Real conversations still exist. Real people still exist. And most people out here in the real world still have common sense for the most part. The digital battlefield might be loud, chaotic, and manipulated, but the truth still finds its way through eventually. The key is learning how to think independently and refusing to let the noise control your mind. Because once you understand the game being played, you stop being controlled by it. And that awareness alone is one of the most powerful things a person can have today. Thank you so much for listening. This is LanceScurvX. Go to LanceScurvX.com to get all the content that we can't put on social media platforms without interference from them. Thank you so much. On to the next one. Peace.